Hi, and welcome to On the Move, a show highlighting what's going on in your community. I'm Jessica Houston, your host. In this episode, we'll check out the grand reopening of the newly renovated Maple Park. Learn how the city is helping to train the next generation for the modern workforce. Get an update on some current infrastructure improvement projects. Find out how you can provide input on the next phases of the Glendale Narrows Riverwalk. And we'll hear a few important messages about recycling and Halloween safety. The Community Services and Parks Department recently held the grand reopening of Maple Park and Community Center, marking the completion of much-needed upgrades and improvements to this popular neighborhood gem. Let's check it out.
Well, we're situated in Maple Park. It's one of the oldest parks in Glendale. It's about 3.8 acres with 18,000 square foot community building to my right. The community building was built in 1966 and was renovated in 2011, funded by a state Proposition 40 grant and the city's general funds. This area, as we know, is one of the city's most highly dense multifamily residential neighborhoods, so truly this park is the backyard that so many residents in the area do not have. This project was funded by $770,000 by CDBG grant funds and $450,000 in development impact fees. This renovation and these improvements are part of an ambitious program by the Parks Department to improve many parks around Glendale.
There's been significant funds spent on this project, and it's really the second stage of a single project, with the community center first and then the outlying grounds the second stage. So all those buildings, the construction that happens downtown that you see, they also yield impact fees, which are used in part to better our parks. So here we're already seeing the results of those $450,000 of those funds being used in a very useful way.
And the project was very much a collaboration with the city and the community. We had some outreach meetings to really try to evaluate what was a priority for the community given the improvements that had already been done and where they saw the park going. And so I think the final outcome was to bring some new amenities.
I'm going to go through a list of amenities that this park features now. Additional picnic areas with tables and benches. 2 fitness areas. One of the fitness areas you can see over there.
One of the things that we were really excited about bringing to Maple Park was the fitness trail. And we really thought about it. We talked to many people about it within the community, choosing equipment and locating it along a path. We had always really thought about it as being a little bit different, maybe for teenagers, that we have tables and the stationary equipment is there. They are using it, and that it has really become a place where they can be comfortable. It's part of the park.
It's amazing walking into a park at 9:15 on a morning and seeing the complete age range here, going from seniors to babies, all in the same space, all using the space together. And it's a beautiful sense of community when you see that.
We have boulders and site markers as new design features. We've expanded children's play options with new sand area and rolling grass mound targeting toddler-free play areas.
It really started with an idea for the toddler area. And working with the landscape architect, we collaborated on creating this new space that didn't exist before, and a combination of softscape, the mounds, and some ideas about what we would call imaginary play. So it's not the introduction of new playground equipment, it's places where kids can explore. And one of the ideas that we came up with was these boulders, and the kids could climb on the boulders and they could provide benches, and a beautiful way of kind of defining a space. What could we do to these boulders to really make them special and unique so that each child that would come into this play area would have their own personal experience? Thought about imagery from children's stories. So what you'll see on these boulders are images that are engraved within the stone. They're almost archetypal imagery. They're images that come up and they repeat: a key, a watch, a unicorn, things that are so much a part of all of our childhood, and they're timeless.
We have increased security. It's very important that our parks are secure, so therefore there's a police path giving easier access to police to the park. And there is a landscaping buffer around children's playground.
One of the things we did do was repair the planting and come in with a lot more drought-tolerant planting. We have a lot of turf here, which in the drought season is not a good thing to see, but all surrounding the park, all of the plantings, they don't use that much water, so we're becoming a lot more sustainable in Glendale as well.
There's new entry and park-wide signage, and also 12 additional parking spots. Some of the upgrades of existing features at the park are improved irrigation, replacement of site lighting, renovation of restroom building, landscape additions, tennis court renovation.
And they worked very hard to phase this project and schedule it in such a way that we could keep most of the project open and available to the community throughout the construction, and as you can imagine, that was no easy task.
We were delighted to find out that, in fact, you have these intentions, you talk to people, you do the best you can in terms of trying to plan for how things are going to be used, but in fact that they are being used the way that we had hoped.
Congratulations on the grand reopening of Maple Park. In recognition of all the wonderful improvements to the park, I commend Narduli Studio, Parsam Construction, City of Glendale Community Services and Parks Department, and staff for all their hard work.
The City of Glendale's Workforce Development section provides job placement assistance and job training to out-of-work residents through the Verdugo Jobs Center. In recent years, they have also played an important role in preparing local youth for work in one of our region's primary employment sectors, the entertainment industry. Here is Workforce Development Administrator Don Nakamoto to tell us more.
The Workforce Development section of the City of Glendale is working on some exciting new projects that involve the entertainment industry within Glendale. In the 1990s, the industry made a major transition to digital technologies, and in that process, the workforce investment area was helped to assist those workers in getting training for new occupations in the digital area. Currently, the Workforce Development section is working on a grant that we did in coordination with the Glendale Unified School District, the Burbank Unified School District, Glendale Community College, and Cal State Northridge. The purpose of the grant is to try and take the training down to the high school level, to try and expose kids that are interested in the entertainment field with the connection to industry people. So our goal is to provide mentoring services, career advisement services, internship possibilities, and speakers from industry companies in the Glendale Burbank area to come talk to the kids and to provide direct training so they'll be prepared for opportunities in that field. It's a $6 million grant, and it covers 5 years of involvement of industry people in that area. As some people may know, the industry has made a gradual shift to more entertainment content on mobile devices. And so we focused on that area, and we're seeing many jobs developing, especially in the Southern California area. We feel this will be an area of great opportunity in the future. We want our young people in the community to have opportunity in this area. So we're working with many local entertainment companies and technology companies in Southern California, also Glendale Community College, some local training providers, to provide technology services that can help make that transition. Just as an example, in the web development and design area, we found 22,000 unfilled job openings in LA County in the past year. This is an indication of what lies out there in terms of great career opportunities for people that live in our community. The mission of the Verdugo Job Center through this entertainment training has really been twofold. One, to try and provide the highest skilled workforce in the local region, possibly in the world, to help keep jobs here locally. That's been one of the factors. The other factor is to try and create job opportunities for our local residents here in the Glendale area. If you're interested in pursuing some of these opportunities in the future, you can contact the Verdugo Job Center. Our number here is 818-409-0476. We're located at 1255 South Central Avenue in Glendale, near Los Feliz. Feel free to come on in. For more information, you can also go to our website, verdugojobscenter.org, to get more information about some of these programs.
In March, Glendale Public Works and Glendale Water and Power began work on Cañada Blvd infrastructure improvements and pavement rehabilitation. This project includes the installation and repair of storm drain systems, cleaning, lining, and replacement of water mains, and the modification of certain traffic signals. The project will also rehabilitate and repair the pavement on Cañada Blvd and various side streets leading to the Verdugo Wash. In addition, construction began in May on the Glendale Avenue wastewater capacity and street improvement project, which includes upsizing the sewer pipeline between Chevy Chase Drive and East Maple Street, repair of the existing sewer lines at various locations, selective repair of damaged curbs, gutters, and sidewalks, modification of traffic signals, replacement of pedestrian flashing beacons, and new asphalt. The repaving of both Cañada Blvd and Glendale Avenue will use an efficient, environmentally friendly method in which the top layer of existing asphalt is removed, processed, and immediately laid down as a base layer for the new roadway. The final surface will be a fresh layer of rubberized asphalt. Compared to traditional methods, this process costs much less, greatly reduces construction truck traffic and the corresponding air pollution, and reopens the road to traffic much faster. Construction activities will be cleaned up for the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, with major work being done by mid-November. Barring any adverse weather conditions, the projects on Cañada and Glendale Avenue are expected to be completed by January 2015. The City of Glendale is in the process of planning some exciting additions to the Glendale Narrows Riverwalk, and we need your input.
Hi, my name is Kevin Carter, and I work for the City of Glendale Public Works Engineering Department. We're reaching out to you today to ask for you to help us plan the completion of the Glendale Narrows Riverwalk. The Glendale Narrows Riverwalk runs along the north bank of the Los Angeles River, opposite Griffith Park. From Betty Davis Park at Riverside Drive, east past DreamWorks Studio at the intersection of Flower and Fairmont, then south to the 134 freeway. When complete, the Riverwalk will provide approximately 1 mile of trail for bicyclists and pedestrians that will include parks for resting and viewing the Los Angeles River, as well as an equestrian facility, interpretive signage, public art, and potentially 2 bridges connecting Riverwalk to Griffith Park and North Atwater. With Phase 1 completed, the majority of the trail is open to the public. Phase 2 includes covering an existing flood control culvert at Flower Street to connect the existing segments of the trail and constructing 2 new parks. One park is Flower Plaza, adjacent to the intersection of Flower Street and Fairmont Avenue, near DreamWorks. That's about the halfway point of the trail. And the other park is Confluence Park, where the Verdugo Wash and Los Angeles River merge together at the 134 freeway. Phase 3 includes planning the locations and developing concepts for 2 new bridges. One bridge across the Los Angeles River to Griffith Park, and the other bridge across the Verdugo Wash to Atwater Village. Alternative locations for the bridges will be presented at the workshops in order to gain consensus for a final location. This is where we need your help. We want your input on the style of bridge and the benefits different locations would provide. This is a unique opportunity to shape a great recreational resource in our community. We hope you'll join us at our upcoming community workshops. For more information on the Glendale Narrows Riverwalk or the upcoming workshops, please visit the city's website, click on Public Works, and then Upcoming Projects, or call 818-548-3945. Thank you.
The City of Glendale's Integrated Waste Division has long been at the forefront of recycling and efforts to reduce the amount of waste we send to the landfill. Most of us know that you can recycle metal cans, glass containers, clean paper and cardboard, plastics, and even styrofoam. But did you know that you can also recycle food and beverage cartons, like those used for milk, juice, and soups? These are made of a combination of paper, plastic, and other materials. But as you'll see in this public service announcement, they can be recycled into many different products.
When you're finished with your food or beverage cartons, toss it in the recycling bin. Because every carton is recyclable and can be turned into useful paper products. Put your carton in the bin with your other recyclables and let them start a new life. When the contents are gone, let the carton live on. Recycle your cartons.
Do your part and recycle cartons and other products which can have new life once recycled. The more we keep out of our landfills, the closer we get to achieving Glendale's zero waste policy. For more information about Glendale's recycling program and items that you can recycle, please visit the city's website, click on Residents and Integrated Waste Management, or just search for recycling. In addition to our automated curbside pickup, the Glendale Recycling Center is available for customers to drop off even more items, including electronics. The center is located at 540 West Chevy Chase Drive and is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:45 p.m., and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. With the start of the fall season, Halloween is fast approaching, and the Glendale Fire Department has some important safety tips for you and the whole family during this fun holiday.
Hi, I'm Firefighter Mooskies with the Glendale Fire Department. This Halloween, we want you and your family to have a fun but safe holiday, and here are a few tips. Make sure fabrics for costumes and decorative materials are flame resistant. Teach your kids how to stop, drop, and roll. Choose costumes and masks that allow for good visibility when out trick-or-treating. Children should carry flashlights and/or incorporate other lighting such as glow sticks as part of their costumes. Also, use flashlights or battery-operated candles when illuminating jack-o'-lanterns. Decorations such as crepe paper, hay, and corn stalks are highly flammable. Keep these and other decorations away from open flames and heat sources. Parents should accompany their children while trick-or-treating and discard anything that is unwrapped or tampered with. These tips will ensure a safe and fun Halloween. Happy trick-or-treating from the Glendale Fire Department.
That's it for this episode of On the Move. Join us next month as we continue to explore the interesting things happening in the city of Glendale. For the latest updates, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at MyGlendale. You can also stay informed by signing up for our free monthly electronic newsletter, City Connections. Sign up on the city's website. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.